Hello guys, welcome back to another trading video. In this one we're going to be doing some stock analysis on SDC. Sorry the upload's a bit late, kind of just forgot to record a video. Now it's quite late and so I'm recording it now, so we'll probably be up a lot later than usual. Now we're using SDC because it hit our targets that we did in the previous analysis video. It was about a week or two back. And now we'll say where do we think it's going now, because it's kind of already hit our target that we were looking for. And so yeah, we're going to be looking for something else now. So before, our original target was kind of this gap fill, and that kind of lined up at the time with this first deviation. So we were saying when it comes up to here, it will most likely get some selling pressure, and that will kind of decide you either get a heavy sell-off or it will retest and break through. And what kind of happened is, you can see it tested the gap fill, filled the gap, pulled back before retesting it, broke through slightly, came to that first deviation and then failed off that first deviation. Usually a pattern you see, and yeah, you would have the same thing happen. You usually will pull back 90% of the time at that deviation, and then it will either retest, break through, or it will continue to fail, which in this case is what happened. It tested it and continued to fail down, and has been the last 5 or so days. So where do we see this going? So firstly, is there any gaps that need to be filled right now? No, we had one that formed here, but that got filled within the following days. So then all we're looking at is straight off standard deviation only, and that will provide us with the price targets and buy targets that we would be looking at. So straight off the bat, the main target price that we'll be looking at is around 385/390. That's where that first deviation is on the daily, and it's the closest deviation to actually provide a good buying zone. So that would be the first buying zone I would be looking at. If it does somehow break through that though, our lower one would be at around 240. Don't really see SDC going that low, but if it does, a good buying target. And then the only other target price we can give is 145. Very unlikely they would come down there. The fundamentals are a bit too good to be going back down to $1, or for the first time going down to $1. Doesn't make sense. Don't think it would happen, unless the market maybe has a big correction and it might sell off with it. But otherwise, key buying areas will be 385, 240 and 145. The only thing you want to be looking out for right now though is, obviously it's fading down right now, and we're going to come and test this $5 or $4.95 statistical mean. This will be a key zone, because when it comes into here right now, we could just be having a pullback. It could come and test this statistical mean at $5 and then break back up, retest this deviation at around 750, and could quite easily continue upwards. So that's the key thing to be looking out for. This $5 level will be a key thing. If it breaks through, closes below, maybe retest and fails again, then we would most likely hit our 385 buy target. Otherwise, if it comes down to this $5, bounces and kind of doesn't close below that $5 mark, then it's most likely going to continue back up, and we would be looking for upside targets. And where would these targets be? $7.50, $10 and $8.73 are the ones we'll give, because those are the closest ones and ones that we could see happening. If it breaks past there, we would make a new video, because then it would be up quite a lot in the previous few months. So that's when we would do an updated video. But key targets, buy zones and take profits are on the screen now, and also those $7.50, $8.75 and $10, they don't just have to be take profits. If you're not really in a position, they will most likely provide pullbacks, if not reversals, so could be short opportunities there. So that's it for the breakdown on SDC. Hope you enjoyed, hope to see you in the next one, and that's it. Peace.